Right now inside in our indoor facility, about a 2-hour practice, concentrating on all aspects of the game. Each day's a little different. We do live best we can. And then any day that it's nice enough out, we can utilize one of our turf fields to at least do somewhat of practice. Can't hit out there, but get balls in the air, kind of work on different defensive plays. So it's kind of back to normal, what we usually do, but kids are getting after it.
I mean, it's a lot of just like in winter break, trying to make sure that you're prepared for everything coming into the season, mentally and physically. So it's a lot of making sure that you can become a leader as best you can, along with lifting, hitting, and throwing. I mean, it's tough in the Northeast with being so cold out, but just finding gym space and being out with friends, trying to throw as much as you can, just get your body prepared for the season to start.
To prepare for this season, kind of just got in the weight room with Coach Long, kind of get my body in the best shape to go out there and compete the best I can, and kind of just focus on drills to be a better pitcher.
You know, after 2 years of not really having a season like you typically do, you know, there's a couple guys that stand out. Obviously, our senior pitcher, Eddie Olsen. Brett Moyer has come back to school. He's a fifth-year guy, and, you know, we believe those two guys are probably, you know, offensively and pitching side, two of our veterans and people you kind of count on. Too many kids, I think, with question marks that haven't had a full season to really know what we can expect based upon practice and our own scrimmages in the fall and the limited amount we've played in 2 years. You know, we have a few guys in mind, but, you know, our juniors are really coming off 10 games their freshman year, half a season last year, and we treated it a little bit differently last year. We played kids to keep them involved, and it wasn't a typical, here's our best 9, let's just go. But, you know, Eddie and Brett for sure, and not to leave anybody else out. I feel there's too many that I feel are going to contribute to go over as much more than that.
Most of my personal goals are just being the best for my team I can be. I mean, personal accolades only come when you're winning games, so just being best for the team as possible and striving for that championship so we can eventually win, put a banner up in the outfield and win as many games as possible.
Personal goals is to just compete on the mound the best I can, to give the ability for my team to win, just be the best I can and get wins.
Well, I think the goal is always win our championship, go to the NCAA tournament. And the fact that, you know, we make our playoffs every year and we have a legitimate shot, I don't think it's any different. I know we talked about this year winning every game and having the mindset of winning every pitch, every inning. And when those expectations are met, then you go into each game just expecting to win. But our expectation is the NCAA tournament. And with the schedule that we typically play, you don't necessarily have to win our championship if you win enough of those games. But the goal is to get a trophy, move on getting our trophy.
First team goal is obviously a landmark championship, but we're trying to win every game possible and win games past that. So we're going to try and play baseball for as long as we can this year and just keep winning as much as we can as we do it.
Team goal would be just be efficient all year round. Just bring the intensity and just have 100% dedication to winning that landmark.
Normal a season as possible. We've already had 1 or 2 COVID instances, kids missing, obviously not like last year or the spring of 20, but it just feels nice to be able to go about practice, dealing with the normal things that you would have dealt with before COVID. So I'm just looking forward to the everyday grind, as long and as hard as that is for baseball and baseball coaches, staff related to it. And looking forward to seeing the kids kind of try to meet the goals we put forth. It's never been about winning a lot of games per se. It's about getting the kids to believe in those things that we're pushing, because it's just going to help them out in life once they leave here. So just a normal season, LJ.
Having more opportunities to play. I mean, last couple of years we've been cut short due to COVID, so just having a full season this year and getting back on the field with all of our teammates and coaches is an exciting time, and can't wait for it to get started.
I'm most excited for everything. It's kind of just been a short season ever since my freshman year, so just having the focus on having 40 games and having a full season is what I'm most excited about.
Hopefully down in Virginia the weather's a little bit better, a little warmer. I just think they're all excited to start our season. It's a little weird this year. We only had 2.5 practices before Virginia. Our spring break kind of changed. typically we would have had another week of practice. So we're going down there short practice-wise. They are not. Typically, they're outside every day. So it's a challenge. They're a good team, good conference. The kids know we're going down there to get ready. There's no way we won't use 3-4 pitchers all 3 games. And my hope is to get guys involved, get them in there for playing time, leading into our game Tuesday against Kane and then into our Florida trip. But just looking forward to start the season. It's a long haul, and the kids are excited.